This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the third-ranked team, Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Nittany Lions will kick it away to start us off. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And they've got the returner corralled. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. An inside give now from the shotgun. Finding some room at the 25. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control.
Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. At the 20. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched at the line of scrimmage. Kirk just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but just...
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, tied. Here's the point after attempt.
In the end zone.
And the PAT makes it 7-0.
The extra point is good.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back.
Penn State 0.
This one will be fair caught. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Keeping it on the ground here. Breaking free at the 35. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
What a great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. Great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back to be able to pick up those yards to get those first downs.
High completion makes it second and medium. And the quarterback keeps it here. Breaks loose at the 45. An explosive play. They'll finally make the tackle down to the 27-yard line.
Really a great way to get this game started for this offense. You know, they told us in our production meeting, they thought with certain formations, they'd be able to get this defense out of position and hit them for some big plays. Here we're seeing it to get this game started.
Receiver makes the grab. Runner with an impressive spin move there. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Look at the blazing speed for that quarterback. If you're a defense trying to stop this guy, good luck.
Well, Chris, you remember this week we talked with the offensive coordinator. He talked a lot about how they have run plays on the call sheet specifically for this guy to be able to get loose and make plays. We saw that exactly on this score right here.
Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Getting set. Here's second down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Lets it go quickly. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. A new set of downs after that completion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Crucial third down play right here. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wide end. Punt over the middle. It's Hamilton. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Finds his man. It's Young. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. A handoff from the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Offense in hurry-up mode. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. So they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Time for one more play here in the quarter. And now the handoff. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score Alabama 14, Penn State 7.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And they hand it off to the back. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. And the Nittany Lions will come to the line to crank up the tempo. And he'll drop back here on third down. Short throw complete to the tight end. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. And the offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. It's a quarterback keeper. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama.
Touchdown, Alabama. Number 2.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try.
The kicker on for the extra point.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
Alabama 21, Penn State 7.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And he's got it down there inside the 35. Touchdown, Penn State. It was a foot race, and he won it.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he makes the two-point conversion. The lead cut down to 6. The kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. It's Adams. Ball carrier finding open space. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Bama. They're set now to try the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
The score, Alabama 28, Penn State 15.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
And your Penn State Nittany Lions will take over 1st and 10.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? He's looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain. The Nittany Lions will crank up the tempo.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Grab down the middle. It's Reynolds. Brought down. The broken tackle to produce a solid gain there. The completion makes it second down.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Martin. And this offense picks up the 1st down. They tackle him at the 44. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Looking to throw yet again. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Receiver makes the catch.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
A couple things that really stood out to me here, Chris, on this nice play by the corner. Awareness to be able to see the wide receiver screen, and then the willingness to get involved and run support and make the tackle. Great play.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Which makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. We'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Gets into the end zone. The 2-point conversion makes it a 5-point game. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And it's caught from inside the 20. And they get into the ground at the 30. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike. A 1-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. He reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Going for a big play downfield. And he is wide open for a huge gain. And a huge gain across midfield, all the way to the 40-yard line.
Well, this is what you would call a 3-down back. Running backs that can run between the tackles, they can get outside, and they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here comes a handoff. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
1st down, looking to throw the football. The ball is picked off. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And the receivers got it. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker. And the Nittany Lions looking to run some tempo here. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
Going for his running back. Caught over the middle. It's Martin. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. The Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route. The catch made. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. The offense going with the hurry up. Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Looks left and finds his target there. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. A pop pass on the jet sweep. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Penn State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he'll run it into the end zone. The lead up to 3 points now. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. And looking to throw now on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Haynes. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Young. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. But to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown. Tie. Extra point makes the lead 4. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And here's the return from inside the 5. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Picks up some blocks. Can they catch him? They can't catch him. Touchdown. What a highlight moment. The kickoff taken all the way back for a touchdown.
Man, a kick return for a touchdown is one of the most electrifying plays in football. Everything has to align right. Great blocks. Return man hits the crease just like he did there. Then he's off to the races. By the way, if I'm the kickoff coverage team, I don't know if I'd be kicking this guy anymore.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT puts them up 3. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. offense comes back on the field. The quarterback keeps it on the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up.
But the linebackers, really the quarterback and the defense on this play, diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. He just flew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Oh, he breaks free. It's a foot race. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
My, oh my. Now that's a play that makes your jaw touch the floor. The pass and catch to take it the distance on one play is definitely an offensive coordinator's dream.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab behind the line, and it's Young. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But
he's looking deep here. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. And he's going to launch it deep again. And it's incomplete on fourth down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's fourth down, you've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ballgame.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Pitch play to the back. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up fourth down. And the Nittany Lions looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He's moving out of the pocket. He's got enough for the first down and still going. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Well, this offense was looking for a big play, and I think this quarterback's eyes lit up when he realized there's nobody in front of him. He takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big game to boot.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State. The offense is out there. Here comes a two-point conversion attempt. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Fires it to the wideout. And it's picked off in the end zone. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Penn State 51. 35.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Caught over the middle. It's Haynes. And a Nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Makes the catch all alone back there. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past. We're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
Forced out of bounds after a nice game. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Well, that's a nice completion to the sideline with great timing. The connection between the receiver and the quarterback was on full display to be able to get that first down.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run phase, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Looking to pass here on second down. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Alabama, number 89, hauls it in the end zone.
Empty set as they try for the 2-point conversion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass falls incomplete.
Oh, just a missed opportunity there. The quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. Ball drops to the ground, and they miss out on the 2-point conversion.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They start the drive with a good throw to the right. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Now it's second down here. Caught behind the line. It's Martin. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers or the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Takes the handoff. It's Allen. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Loss of 2.
Here's the second down play.
Second down.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. He's swarmed by the defense.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Penn State 51, Alabama 41.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now.
I don't know if there's much more he could have done on that play. Sometimes it's not necessarily a wrong read when a play gets stacked up. It's the defense just does a nice job at the line of scrimmage, and they make a play.
They will go for it again here on fourth down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. Tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
It makes sense going for it here. You're kind of in that no man's land depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up and you can go get a touchdown.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He slings this one deep down the left side. Catch made down inside the 10.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. Now, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Got him, he's sacked.
This defense is playing inspired football with their backs near their own goal line. An incompletion, now a sack. What would the offensive coordinator come up with here on 3rd down?
Grab behind the line. It's Martin. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he could get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Still no answer for this offense. Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he makes the grab. A successful 2-point try. They bump the lead up even more. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Oh, the pass is picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Penn State.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Kickoff booted out of bounds. The offense will start now from the 40. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and
they heave it deep downfield. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Empty set now, 5 wide. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a fourth down call. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Looks to the left for a quick throw, and he's got it. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, drops back, and he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Alabama. Kicking team out for the PAT try. And he knocks it right through.
The extra point is good.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here.
Penn State, 67. Alabama, 48.
And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And this time it's complete. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
The Nittany Lions looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Looking to throw it again. He's running out of time here. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. To stretch the lead, the route is on. What have they got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Mistake by the kicker, and the offense will set up now at the 40. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he lofts one deep over the middle. He's got it out of the 25. Touchdown, Penn State. And this one is getting ugly.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
The pass rush closing in. Caught near the sideline. Looks like he stays in, and they add 2 more points to the lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big. The pocket breaking down. Grab down the middle. It's Hamilton. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on first down. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big...
And he lofts it deep over the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bama.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offensive coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that two-point conversion.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Breaking free at the 35. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Looking for the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. The Nittany Lions line up with a first and goal. It's intercepted. The defense sniffed out the screen pass. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Incompletion sets up a second down. And he drops back in the gun. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, and he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown. Tie. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And the hands team able to recover the football. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. And they wrap him up and bring him down on what is the final play of the game. There was so much anticipation, so much preparation on both sides for a matchup like this to begin the season, Kirk. That's a big W on a big stage here early.
Well, you get through camp, you wonder how the season's going to get started, and they cannot be any happier. Now we'll just have to see how far they can ride this momentum as we go through the first half of the season.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.